5 priorities we have. Our first priority is infrastructure. Simply put, it's electricity, it's roads, it's water, and it's internet and cell phone connectivity across Liberia. We have to invest in infrastructure. That is the top priority. That's the basis on which we can and will do everything else. The second priority for us is job creation. There are too many unemployed, underemployed, and unemployable Liberians. The unemployment rate is over 85%. And therefore, job creation is our next priority, creating jobs for the Liberian people. The next priority is agriculture. We are a country that do not feed ourselves. These are things we can do for ourselves. We should be producing rice to feed ourselves. And my commitment is that by the end of my first term in office, we will be self-sufficient in rice production. And within education, we're focused on vocational training, teachers training, and adult education. But we have to educate our young people because, again, that's how we can help them create jobs. That's how we can train farmers. And so these things are all linked together. And our final priority in terms of the what is health. Because you can have good infrastructure, you can have a good job, you can feed yourself, you can have great education, but if you don't have your health, it doesn't matter. And so health is our 5th priority, and there we're focused on primary health care and preventive health care.
Hey, good morning, Edward. Good morning, Joe and George.
Good morning, General.
Okay, guys. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, Liberians, wherever you are. Good morning if you're watching us on Facebook. I want you to share this video with everyone. And I just want to speak to Liberian people, and I want you to remind you about something. 2029 is coming around. We should be very careful. The same people yesterday that lied to you, they are all over the place again, think that they can convince you and lie again. I listened to a guy who lied to you before, and he is all over the place. You know, because of him, they think that everybody who do talk show, they want something. Now they're on radio. And the surprising part, they insulted this president is no other person but Henry Pedro Costa. We should be very careful. You know, we should be very, very careful. People like Henry Costa, that is why today Liberians are suffering. He said, Alexander Cummings have not created jobs. But my question to him, why he couldn't make Benayoun president of Liberia? If he think that he's tough, and he think that the people of Liberia understand him, why he could not? Because Benayoun is one of the highest Liberian employer. Why he couldn't make him president? And according to him, he created jobs. He opened a place, he employed people. But why he couldn't win District 6 and he was whipped like an old cop? Why he couldn't win District 6? But today he's saying that Alex Cummings can run as long as he wants to run, he will never win. As if he has the magic touch. He supported Benayoun who one of the highest, #1 Liberian employer in Liberia. Why Simeon Freeman couldn't win election? Liberians, we should be very, very careful. Why Dillon won the election in Liberia as senator, he never created a job. When a Liberian creates job or you open your business, it's for you. That is not a prerequisite for election or for you to be elected. And even if you open jobs and you're all over the place, there is no way, there is no way you can, you can, to say yes, they will have to elect you. This man was in CDC. According to him, he was in CDC. He came with and what's his name said Tottenham. From there, I think you know this story, Edward. He was with Tottenham.
Yeah.
They went to CDC. After that, he left. He was all over the radio, convincing you, telling you how Ellen was corrupt. And this was the same guy. Flip. He went to President Bouaka. He went to President Bouaka and told you that President Bouaka was the best. President Bouaka is the man. He even defended Bouaka, and he defined the name Joseph. And he gave you the story about Joseph in the Bible, how his brother was against him. He insulted President Weah. He insulted President Weah. He called him names. And he flipped again, went to President Weah, and started to tell you how President Bouaka is old. He insulted President Bouaka. What kind of human being is this, my people? Liberians, be very careful. They're coming back again. They're coming back again. After they received money from President Weah, shamelessly went up and insulted. Look, some of us will never do it. We stick to the issues. If we're supporting you, we're supporting you. If we win, fine. If we don't win, fine. And after the election, what happened today? He got his tail between his legs, trying to go back to UP. He insulted the vice president. He called him names. Next week, I will play all the tapes for you because I have them here on my phone, but I'm not going to play for you to listen to some. Some of them, when you listen to, is shameful. A young man came to school in America, got a master. I admire him. Let me be honest with you. But I thought he was somebody smart. He got his master. He in Liberia. He said he's doing gold business. He's doing diamond business. But now he have turned around now, working for Jeremiah Cole, gone back and thinking that he thinks that Liberians have forgotten him. That to say they don't know. He organized the protest against President Weah and received money and left the Liberians in the street. He came back again, organized another protest and received money. You know, if Liberians, let us be careful. Because people like Henry Costa, that is why we're in this thing today, who don't know what he's won. He don't know what he actually won. He jumped from place to place. He blackmailed people. And he thinks that he can make the change. My question to him, if he was so smart and he's understand Liberian politics, why he never make Bernard Ure president? Because he was supporting Bernard Ure. Because if Henry Costa understand Liberia, why he couldn't make the ALP team to come to power? He know how to use his voice. He know how to control the English and know how to imitate and act like he preaching. But Liberia, let me tell you something. I hope y'all know what's going on. They say even the devil got his own follower. I don't care what happened. I don't care what happened. Mr. Cummings has never created jobs. How can a man like Henry Costa try to compare himself with Alex Cummings, a man who has reached to his peak in life? Why Henry Costa's future is still ahead of him? You forgot. He came out and insulted President Bouaka. Things that they did behind closed door, he brought it to light. And then today, his tail is between his leg and back to Mr. Bwaka and pretending as if he's okay. That person might be suffering from bipolar. I just really want to remind you. I want to remind you 2029 is around the corner. That Henry Costa think that he can come back and change stories. If you're doing diamond business in Liberia, why are you working for Jeremiah Cole? Why are you working for people? You think you can change the story, and shame on officials who, after yesterday, he insulted you. You are afraid. Liberians, I just want you to be very careful. They think we are stupid people. They think we are stupid. But I will play you the tape of Henry. I got all Henry tape in my pack. All. The one he called Mr. Bwaka racist. How Mr. Bwaka is wicked. How Mr. Bwaka is old, 80 years old. We're not here to make him president. I will never do that. Me, Kishen, will never. If I don't support you, I don't go personal. Things that we speak behind closed door will never come out. As long as supported president we are before, but I never one day brought out president. We are personal life. I stick to the issues. I stick to the issues. In the second round, we were all called to show our faces. I said no. I said I will vote, and my vote is my right, and nobody will tell me who to vote for, or I will not receive a penny from anyone to vote for them between the two parties, the Unity Party and the CDC. Because I said it that these two parties were never good. We stood our ground. When you don't believe in something, you fall for anything. If you don't believe in anything that comes your way, because you don't believe in nothing, how can you? But Liberia, let's say this. We asking you again in the opposition. Every one of them knows that Ellis Cummings is the threat, is the best that can change Liberia. But they're pretending and think that they don't care that President Weah is the one they're ready for, they're afraid. What the difference between Henry Costa and Prophet Keith? Henry Costa come on Facebook and curse, call people names. I'm saying it again. Why Henry Costa? He said he understands Liberian politics. He made President Weah president before, or he tried to make President Weah president. He don't want to make Mr. Bwaka. He don't want to rescue Mr. Bwaka. He made Mr. Bwaka president. My question to him, why he could not make Bernard Ure president? And Bernard Ure created jobs in Liberia. Edward, who's the highest Liberian employer in Liberia?
So far, we've been first about, so far I think Mr. Ure is one of those for now.
One of the highest. But why Henry Costa could not make him president of Liberia? And Costa was supporting him. And according to Costa, he said he created jobs in Liberia more than Mr. Cummings. So why he could not win District 6? Why he was whipped when he was popular? Eh?
He said Costa said he created job in Liberia more than any
other. Oh yeah, Costa created, he said he had radio station, he got people working for him. So Mr. Cummings never created a job. He would never win, and all kinds of things. But I just want to remind Liberians. Yes, I want to remind our listener. This is the same people are hearing Costa. That is why Liberia is suffering today. People are hearing Costa. That is why Liberians don't believe in nobody. People are hearing Costa. That is why Liberians going through. They're only there for themselves. Only there for themselves. what they can get. I will open the line. I know you could be a supporter of Henry Costa. I know UP will support him. And I can say any day, I can never ever trust someone like Henry Costa. I can never bring him in my circle when it comes to politics. If you want to support, because I will not be surprised that tomorrow he will come up and say, "Oh, my people, I'm sorry. In fact, I'm supporting Mr. Cummings." When he knows things about the shit, they say, "Oh, there's no permanent enemies in politics." Yes, there's no permanent enemy. But when you continue to do things, you are damaging our country. There's no permanent enemies in politics. I agree. But when you continue to do the wrong thing, you alone jump from place to place, monkey to monkey, tree to tree. Then who are you? Who are you? You go now today, you in the pocket of Jeremiah Kuhn. You think we don't know? You think we don't know who you're working for? You should be ashamed of yourself. You got a master's degree. You came to school. You went to Liberia. You still blackmailing people. You still working. You stay in the pockets of officials. Today, you speak for the director, the port director. Tomorrow, you speak for the police director. You attack another person. You attack Madame Seli. I have all her custard tape, and I'm going to take my time. And maybe Sunday, well, Saturday or Monday, I will play it. And I want you to listen to his own voice. How he supported Mr. Weah, he crossed Mr. Bwaka. How he supported Mr. Bwaka and crossed Mr. Weah. How he was supporting Mr. Ure. That, look, for the young people, the only thing I'm saying, we should be very careful. They're coming back. They're coming back because they think that Liberians are nothing. Anyway, let me welcome Benedict. And how are you, Benedict? You can hear me? Benedict, you're muted.
Are you saying Benedict or Mr. Joe? Which one? Oh, Benedict.
No, I'll come to you, Joe. I just want to make sure he... Okay, you are muted, Benedict. Okay, talk. Go ahead and speak because you yes. You muted again. You gotta unmute yourself, man. Okay, Joe, while we're waiting for Benedict, how are you, Joe? How are you? And how's everything there? I know you're in the dark, there's no light as usual. And they said that the light used to go for 3 seconds and come back on, but now it go for some time now. So how's everything there with you?
The camera better a little bit, right? Am I a little bit clear?
Yeah, I can see you good. I can hear you.
Okay, thank you. So, I just want to show a little light on the Costa issue. That's why I always say that Liberia was a really serious country. Sorry to say we're all serious though, but I mean, mainly Costa, if I were him in Costa, I would just remain mute for the rest of my life. I would not discuss about politics anymore. And, Costa is one of those that damage the CPP today. The major tools that were used by United Party to damage the CPP, to damage the CPP. So yeah, 2011 supported Winston Tubman. Unfortunately for that, it didn't work. 2017, he campaigned for Bena Ure, referred to Mr. Bwaka, then former Vice President Bwaka and Emmanuel Nukwe as the wicked ticket. Nobody should vote for that ticket. It's a wicked ticket. Campaign against the people bitterly. The second round, in John on Bwaka side, the wicked ticket now attend to Kojurobo and Kwesi and Kojurobo. Bwaka become the Kojurobo now, and we have the Kwesi. So you have to choose the person between Kwesi and Kojurobo. So we must choose the Kojurobo, which is Mr. Bwaka, and for the person, which was President Weah. Luckily for him, he lost the election too again. I mean, Weah won the election. Okay, as long as Weah won the election 2018, we jump in Weah again. I forget about Weah. Start supporting the government. The 16 billion Bring Power Money campaign, he was not part of it. He was increased bitterly increased that campaign that, no 16 billion is missing. We're not doing that against that protest. Fast forward, he couldn't get his team. What he wanted, you should Costa only go into something for his benefit. What in there for him, it's not about law for country or law for Liberian people. No, it's what he can benefit. When he couldn't get his expectation was not met, he jumped behind we again, he went back to Bwaka. Because he knew that Bwaka was like had a kind of numbers and people were like gravitating to him and that kind of way for him to jump behind Bwaka again. Campaign for Bwaka. Because President we are every day on his Costa show, left and right. In fact, he damaged his CPP going after Mr. Kumi for no reason. Successfully, the CPP was dismantled. When Bwaka tried to select his vice president, Bwaka left him out and selected Jeremiah Kun. He got so furious, angry, and then automatically again, he switched. We had that he been criticizing for years, for almost 5 years, or 6 years. We have become an injured now. Bwaka become the devil now. Bwaka is old. Bwaka is sick. He will soon die. He will die before the election. All kinds of stuff, reviewing medical report, all kind of things. After the election, 2023 election, when Bwaka won the election, automatically he went to Bwaka and kneel down, begging for mercy. No, this is the kind of person that we expect for us to take serious. No, this platform is a serious platform. And I think someone like is not credible like Henry Costa should be elevated on the kind of serious platform. Yes, it is necessary we are discussing because Liberia is a global society. Everybody can take everything for face value. But in my own mindset, I believe that Henry Costa cannot move one person. If Henry Costa could convince anybody to vote for someone again, but the time he left Bwaka Kia and went to Wia, at the time we actually won the election for the second time. But people knew that we have a Costa now a serious man human being, and that's why people see for us someone we see with Bwaka, we talk to President Bwaka and he won the election. So many Costa, you want to come back to permanent, so he want to hang on a clean character that Mr. Kumi, and trust me. And that's why I think thankfully you had a platform. Costa will not say anything and go away with it. And we read all the checkpoints. Thank you, Chief.
Thank you. Good morning, Benedict. How are you?
Good morning, Tajara. I yourself think I'm okay.
Okay, so tell us what's going on there and what message do you have for us today, or for the Liberian people?
First of all, I will just throw light on petrol custard issues and give you current state of the affair that we are going through in Liberia here. Like I can always say, people that don't know Costa that didn't want to follow Costa because Costa and I we know each other very well, and Costa will come on the national platform to convince the Liberian people about what he has done negatively to affect, the Liberian populations by blaming Mr. Cummings. I would say right here on the public broadcast that Costa just fooled himself. Because whatever Costa did in District 6, where Rabbi Anna is the representative right now, our full far front of majority of it. Costa couldn't even convince one community to having elected as representative of District 6. So what you think Costa will come out to the Liberian people to tell the Liberian people about Mr. Cummings? Mr. Cummings has built his career over the years. What Costa has built? Nothing. So Costa will pass around. The last time I spoke with him was at Mr. Europe Farm, right? Costa will pass around blaming people. Even the gold farm he got, the gold creek that he got, the machines that are there right now, they're not even for him. He owing some people again, apart from the other guy he was owing there. So what you think that Costa will really bring on the table as an intellectual to tell the Liberian people? What Costa had to bring on the table as I can call Costa when the educations are beyond the door, because you can graduate and get a master's degree and come to the Liberian public and lie to the Liberian public, mislead the Liberian public, call Mr. Bwaka all such a name and follow him and call Mr. Kuhn a finished seller, or him.
Yeah.
Now you work for the person that's selling him up. Then who are you too? Is that the same him up money you are eating or you are using? So Costa is not somebody to be taken seriously in this country. That would be funny, Costa is no one that Liberians should be able to listen to. Even the job bustings that are out into this country, right? Martin Kwali tried to bring his own evidence. Why is your own evidence that you can be able to bring forth? You can bring no evidence, but you're there for distraction, to distract the public. Bring what you have and let Martin bring what he has to compare it. But you can't bring nothing. Somebody live behind a door from the vice president office and send you $6,000 every week. 3 weeks now you have received such money. Then you come on public podcast and say things that aren't even meaningful. These are things that the young people should understand. June 7 protests, we all were moved by June 7 protests because we felt that the protests had meaning, and it was beneficial for the opposition's bloc at that time. But when we, that was at the back, noticed that there was a lot of cash flow in the protests and Costa were able to carry those money with him. We've all even looking at those people that, suffer within the rain at that time, bringing water, donating, taking care of people well-being on the streets. He couldn't look after some of these people. Costa is a come around. The propaganda team of the ANC of Mr. Cummings will be more stronger, better, and even well equipped to battle every line or every sentences that come from those guys' mouth that will come against Mr. Cummings. So today, I do appreciate you for the podcast, and I'm 100%, happy to be here. And whatever discussions that we had today, I'm happy to, make my own contributions and make the country understand. Thank you.
Okay, good, good. And this is the Independent Minds for Better Liberia. And this platform is for Liberians, especially the ordinary Liberians who want for the voice to be heard. And that is why I continue to tell Liberians we should be very careful. This is the platform that you will come in and you will express yourself, whether you support Mr. Cummings or not. But at the same time, we are not ashamed, and I owe no apology to anyone. Yes, I am a Costa, or I'm on an ABC, who is Alexander Cummings supporter, and I owe no apology, but I have an independent mind. I'm not supporting Mr. Cummings for myself. I'm supporting Mr. Cummings for a better Liberia. I'm supporting Mr. Cummings because his agenda can move Liberia forward. I supported Mr. Cummings because he's the one with the vision that the young people of Liberia will see a better future. I support Mr. Cummings because he understands the problem of Liberia and he know how to solve it. I support Mr. Cummings because he's a technocrat. He understands the Liberian economy. He understands that his area, the first Liberian politician who retired before getting into politics. The first Liberian it took him over 45 years to be where he is today is Alexander Cummings. His children, his wife, he had 2 kids. He been married for over 45 years. Over 45 years, he has 5 grandkids. And he loved Liberia. He's a Liberian citizen. He's a story because you chose not to listen to him, but the story of Alexander Cummings is a real Liberian story. A man who was born, his people was not rich, but hard work getting to where he is today. Getting to where he is today because he's a man with integrity, honesty. He's surrounded by the 3 C's of leadership, which is character, competence, and capability or capacity. So Liberians, we're not here to shy from it. We have tried the 2 parties. We have tried these 2 parties. And where we are today, we are still in a cycle. None of them have gotten us. None of them have taken us out of the cycle. None of them. So be very careful. These are the same people coming around because of people like him who will look at a good Liberian who work hard. Because Henry Costa don't understand the meaning of work. He don't understand what it means. You have a master's degree according to you. You stay in the pockets of individuals. It's a shame for young people It's a shame. People in America supported him. Yes, people from ANC. When we're telling them, some of them don't believe it. Look, you should understand when a man speaks from the first time. And look, my friendship has nothing to do with politics. Here is my friend, but he's not he's a what I call it just associate, where we just friends, but we are not the type of friends because if Henry Costa was my real friend, he would listen to my advice. There are things that he did, and I advise him. Send him text. Don't bring up Mr. Bwaka issue. Don't bring up personal things. When you and someone talking, when you and someone have a conversation behind closed door, it stays behind closed door. You understand? So Liberians, we should be very careful. That's all I'm trying to advise you. I'm not trying to glorify him. I'm not trying to promote him. He always say he been promoted. He's the biggest man. Yes, before. But you see, God knows how to bring people down. When you think you are the only person, God will team you. When he was in his prime, everyone knew the name Henry Costa in Liberia. He could not even win District 6. He could not even convince the people for Bernard Euro to even come 10th or 4th. For Euro to even win his own district. He couldn't make it. When you go to CDC or UP and they win, it's not a glory. It's not a glory because these are two big political parties.
But Mr. Kishan,
Go somewhere. Yes, he has never supported any party to win.
Okay, the man left UP before UP won the election. When
Thank you.
he lost the election.
Maybe he was going to lose again in UP, but he left UP. He left. You see how God sometimes treats you, but your own self. God created no stupid human being. God created us in his image and likeness. He make us to think. You're not a LeBron. LeBron is the only one who go on a small team and win. You are not. So Liberians, just be careful. They're coming back. He waited. He thinks that you have forgotten. He want to come in and lie down. He and Martin argue. He's trying to make. He's protecting who? Police director. He protecting his interest. Where he will get the $5 from. Because if you're doing gold and diamond business, you're supposed to be out of politics doing your work. He's so embarrassed. He want to support communists. He afraid. He want to come. So he got a tip. I said, I will play everything. How Mr. Bwaka told him that Mr. Cummings is a Congo man. He will never allow Mr. Cummings to go as his VP. He is. I said, I just watching the tape and asking myself, who is this guy? Who is this young man? Young man who is more corrupt in Liberian society when it comes to civilian, when it comes to citizen. Henry Costa is the most corrupt Liberian citizen. And I dare him. I dare him. I have tips on Henry Costa. He's a pervert. I have tip on him. A real tip. And I dare him. I only want you to understand that this guy, this man, who yesterday people were saying things, he was blackmailing people, telling you about Ellie Johnson. She's a witchcraft. She this. But this man, when I saw that tip, I have a tip on Henry Costa with a little girl, with a young girl. I have a tip on him that he go and sleep wherever he sleep, like with no head, and he got pictures. I have it with me in my possession. I have it with me in my possession. It ain't go yet nowhere. I'm not taking my time to say, oh, don't. Some people say, oh, leave Henry Costa alone. Concentrate on Mr. Cummings. Let me tell you today, we will not, and for the record, we will not sit by and allow any sycophants. We're not sit by to allow people to destroy Liberia. If you want to criticize, we need people with integrity. We need people with record, people who say yes, this is it. But we should stop it, allowing the Eugene Fagon, the Fatika brothers. These are young Liberians who are supposed to look at the future. Today they are in the pockets of politicians. You can come and criticize Mr. Cummings. I don't care. Some people can come and say, let Mr. Cummings go to Maryland. I don't care. It is your right. Mr. Cummings will not be president. It is your right. But I would not sit and allow young Liberians who yesterday lied and come back here and lie to us. No. The Fatiga brothers, they could not maintain their own small podcast. Today they on Facebook, they on Spoon. Lying. You went to Liberia, you refused, you couldn't make it, but yet they say you couldn't create a job in Liberia. Let be real, Liberians. I beg you. If I lie to you, you tell me the truth. And I will be ashamed of myself. I'm not lying about Ellis Cummings. I'm not lying about Ellis Cummings to say I need to quote it like what Edward can say. Edward say Mr. Cummings is the easiest political leader that you can support, that you can sell to Liberian people. Because there is nothing to lie about. There is nothing there. But that is what Liberian people want. And if I ask you, and I know Edward been on the show, Edward is my co-host, and you just come in, I want you to say something. If someone will ask you now, who are you supporting? They will ask you, why? Tell me something about Ellis Cummings. Talk to your Liberian people. Ellis Cummings is the third lane. Every poll in Liberia showed Mr. Cummings number 2, number 3. And we're talking to seditions. Please, seditions, when we say President Weah should back up, it's not that we're trying to disrespect President Weah, but we're trying to say that he will fall in the same trap with the Unity Party. That's not him looking at. Ellis Cummings is the one they're afraid of. Come in and Edward and Benedict.
All right. Hey, I can always say this. Mr. Cummings is the game changer for the many citizens that today sit at a rural place in this country. In all the 1,356 villages that are around this country. All right. Mr. Cummings will be the person that if we enter into one Palawa hut to sell Mr. Cummings to a group of old ladies and old mothers, old pap, you will see there. It's very simple. Because the lies and misleading information were spread about him. Number one, clarify the lies. What people told you about Mr. Cummings, that he's a same-sex person, he's a gay, he this and that, cancel it. The people lied to you on that about Mr. Cummings.
I invented it and I stuck it on Ellis Cummings and it's stuck. Shit. It's stuck. Today did I get to stay on Ellis Cummings? It was something I invented. And the way I did it, I called somebody from Atlanta, where he was living. So I created a story and I called the person and attached the person into it. The person is a big Liberian guy too. He said, yeah, my man, Jack will tell you the truth. So I used that person as a reference. That information. So that's what we did for George Weah to get him to where he is.
Go ahead. I just want people to listen to that tape.
All right. So these are things that were said, and he was paid from the CDC anchor to come and destroy the character that Mr. Cummings has built over the year. 2, you make the people to understand that the lies that came from the Unity Party that Mr. Cummings has played with the framework document, it was misleading. They wanted to get rid of him because he was the only competent person in the entire CPP. Because these are the two things, the genre that make Mr. Cummings in a rural part of this country. When you go there, you will hear the old people say, we don't want to turn our country to this man because The man, they say that man and man, woman to woman business. And these things then, wherever I have been, I have do clarifications on them. Then for myself, how I will sell Mr. Cummings, I will pick up myself and make the people understand that among every presidential candidate within this country that have never even taken a seat to be a town chief in this country have contributed to the major sector in our country. Number one, the health sector. Number two, the educational sector. Number three, the agricultural sector. Number four, the rule of law and the business and the economic sector in this country. But people cannot tell you these things. The only thing you will see if you Google Mr. Cummings, the donations, the 6 million donations I said he did to Red Light, to the Red Light women, that's the only thing you will see. But the money that Mr. Cummings have gave into this country to macro loan people, to small business holder, up to 2.3 million United States dollars physically helping people. They can't talk about that. These are things you make sure you bring out to the people and sell Mr. Cummings with. Because the people will say, but what Mr. Cummings have done for this country? And this saying keep going on. Like the other day, I was in District 4 in Bond County. They saying, the commissioner asked me, what Mr. Cummings, you're telling us today about Mr. Cummings, what Mr. Cummings has done for this country. And I told him, I said, you see the road are coming into District 4 here. How many politicians have come to you here to tell you the good thing about Mr. Cummings? You just told me about the gay right business, about the free work document business. But the good side of Mr. Cummings, they have not tell you. The generator right now, BWI is using, that's Mr. Cummings. The medical facility right now in Maryland, that hospital bed and hospital material was sent there. Right now they're using. They say he had done nothing in his home country, and that Mr. Cummings did it in Maryland. So Mr. Cummings, like when it comes to the educational side, the building of his career, he is the only presidential candidate that 100% fit and know how to navigate through the Liberian economy to bring Liberia back to its old stage. Liberians used to eat their own food. Pecorest was not the way we buying it right now. The Liberian used to import rice. Liberian students used to be well equipped. You see, students living from other African countries coming here to learn, to enter our university. Who is the person that are capable of bringing those system back? Mr. Cummings. And tell the market women. The Cummings, man, you heard about 2017 and 2023. The people lied to you people. This is the real Mr. Cummings. Mr. Cummings know how to set the entire country economic system. And Mr. Cummings has paid more than $500,000 just in the health sector to save lives. These are things that Mr. Cummings has done. And this, you can stand on these things and vote for Mr. Cummings. But people will not understand these things. So as for us, like I always say, and I will always say this, we have to start with our foot soldier to sell Mr. Cummings and move from door to doors. Time for elections is almost close. And educate these people about it, because it just reflects my mind at gone time. Last week when I was in District 4, when I have a meeting with the commissioner and few others there, these were questions that pop up. What he has done. And I lay all these things. And it was not just my words, with evidence. I gave them the photo and the video footage, everything. They watched it. They said, but we don't know about this. So who are those rightful people? This is the question we can tell people. Who are those rightful people? You and I know that very well. We can sell Mr. Cummings and he would be more, it will be more understood by the people that will sell Mr. Cummings. But who are those people that will come for us to incorporate that will be able to sell Mr. Cummings? So Mr. Cummings, economically, he well equipped, knowing the Liberian assistant to build it, he equipped, many things for people to, just tell people that don't know more about Mr. Cummings, for them to, understand.
All right, Edward.
Yeah, sure. So just
Talk
to
to
pick
your
up from
people.
him,
Talk to
I
your
think
people
but
why they should support Alex Cummings. Talk to your people.
yeah, so he left out the support over 50,000 plus US dollar support to PYG University. And if you know PYG and Mr. Cummings was done that on to the almost all of his sermon at the church, the late Prince Johnson, always castigate Mr. Cummings, referred to him as gay, blah blah blah, all those stuff, but all those crazy things. Mr. Cummings contributed immensely to his university, and Prince Johnson himself confessed that at his church. So that's clear. Then we are just going to part that in left here. So, like what Mr. Benente was saying, or Brother Benente was saying, the major obstacle that really get me tough time, that most of his propaganda people at that time, because for me, I like Kumikian, our the Unity Party, is a quote unquote gay issue. It really affected Mr. Kumi greatly. And if you can debunk that as we're doing now, and I think that it's an old story now, because there's nothing negative so far about Kumi that people know, apart from that crack that Jeff played about him. People in the rural area, that traditional belief. So if you say those things in the rural area, people will just pass down to you, they just somebody, I say, yeah, it's true. They follow things in the traditional, rural area. Even they say it. But let me say this. Like, I was in a conversation with one of my brothers from Canada. This guy usually convinced me to support President Bouaka. And I was telling him, I posted on my Facebook page about Mr. Kumi. He said, oh, may I play here? And I say, yeah. He said, but you probably rescue, then you leave me here, you go in and say, yes. He said, but I think I'll follow because since President Bouaka came to power, money have been removed from the payroll by Josiah Jokai. And I don't know the reason why he removed money from the payroll. And I walk up and down, and my money cannot be placed by on the payroll. I don't know the reason. So, I won't go with you. Now, there's one of the easier things you can say about Kumina to about that. There's something different about Kumina. No presidential candidate, leader, past leader, and present leader that I think they're able to achieve in their political career. Number one, what is the major issue that the faced with now? Job creation. And there's a trend of Mr. Kumi. Look, Kumi has worked, claim a dollar, a black man from Africa, not just Africa, but Liberia, or war-torn country, Liberia, or poverty-stricken country called Liberia, managed to claim the dollar to be the second highest man in a multi-billion-dollar company among white people. To just make it smooth for our people to understand. To control, to manage that company very well with clean record, and he still have to resign because he wanted to serve his people. If Kumi wanted, look, that's why people talk about.
In fact, he retired. He retired.
Okay, he has to retire because he wanted to serve his people. Now, if Kumi was someone that doing everything for political glory, all the donations that he been doing, all the things he been doing, he should have published it. But he left Kumi alone, nobody shouldn't talk about it. But Liberia is a society that if you don't mention it, people would not know, they will feel that you haven't done anything. Job creation, that's his area. Kumi know how to enter any house in the US, any door in the US. He know how to speak a diplomatic investor language. Unless the past leader, President Weah and President Bouaka, current President Bouaka, that have been thinking his son Liberia is open for business, and no investor has ever been here. Mr. Kumi is the first person that talking about Liberia budget reaching 1 billion. And they say it can't work today. They're talking about 1 billion now. And they're not even using the reference channel to create that portion of 1 billion. They're suppressing the ordinary Liberian people, increasing taxes, taking 200 million starting bonus from Arsenal Mentor to achieve that. And they're still struggling to get a 1 billion. But Mr. Kumi was talking about that. They were totally against that. They said it couldn't work in Liberia. Kumi is a guy that can create job. Kumi is a guy that has been working government before. Kumi is a man that don't have any corruption allegation against him. Kumi is a man that never took part in the Liberian civil crisis before. Kumi earn what he have now. He work hard to earn what he have now. Kumi is not the highest taxpayer in the Liberian economy, and Kumi he come with clean record. And Kumi is one of those that don't work, that don't want the presidential position because of his personal benefit. In fact, he always said that if you win the presidency, his salary will be donated. You don't want your salary, you want to work free for the Liberian people. So this kind of person. And secondly, under a Kumi administration, or UP and or solution will be safe. They are left with be secure. And then at the last if you come out of power, you the party people, your left will not be protected. A UP is re-elected in the second term, CDC people will not be well protected. the reconciliation we fought for in Liberia, Liberia is not reconciled, Liberia is divided. Kumi is the only person that can reconcile Liberia, and he has proven it beyond all reasonable doubt that he's a reconciler. And he want to essentially before I think over to you, Mr. CHNGE. The first one, the quote-unquote Fincoy document thing that Mr. Bennett mentioned recently in his expose. Mr. Waka, President Waka, Mo Ali, and all of us testify against Mr. Kumi falsely that he Fincoy document. But guess what? It was Mr. Kumi and Mr. Waka were working at SKD to do the keep of the country. Other politicians, we should have done that. Again, it was Mr. Kumi again at the CDC anniversary in Grand Chile. He was the keynote speaker at the CDC anniversary in Grand Chile. Other politicians would not do so. In fact, Mr. Masakwe was recently on our show. He said that President Waka hasn't spoken to him since after the election. Because why? Mr. Masakwe had never supported
Clarence Moniba.
Clarence Masakwe. Oh, Moniba, sorry.
Clarence
Moniba had never
Moniba.
supported him because he didn't pledge support to him in the second term, so he became an enemy to him or Lufien. Thank you.
Yeah. So Liberians and George, we want you to open the line. Let's hear from our people.
So just come there, Mr.
I think they didn't want to come in.
Okay, Kami, after Benedict, I want you to open the line. Let's hear from our people.
You see, some things that it will come out with the Kumi propaganda team, right? And these things, Mr. Joe, we will not hide them. You see, I can always tell people that Mr. Kumi is the man for the Liberian people, no matter how you are, no matter who you affiliate yourself with politically. You see the Jeremiah Kpankun Hospital in Nima County. But I don't want nobody will talk about it. Mr. Kumi have donated to that hospital, to that private hospital, than any other private hospital in this country. And you see, like I mentioned, it have been a lot of things, and it will come out, and I will share them, and with the independent mind. And we should start it right now, because it's the 150 points why Mr. Kumi should be president. Why the Liberian people should give Mr. Kumi chance. The 100 is out, the 50 is still, I'm still writing on it. So if you see that young and educated people like us will sit and support somebody, Liberian people should understand that this particular individual is not just for himself. Mr. Kumi don't want to enrich himself. If Mr. Kumi becomes president or not, his family will not suffer. But who will suffer? We, the young generation, are sitting here, and our generations to follow. Because right now, see, people are not part of the Unity Party, but they are well qualified. The job have been taken off from them. Tenure positions that were mandated by the constitutions of this country have been taken from people. Honor Mr. Kumi? No. If the constitution said 10 years of this tenure, serve it. But why are you removing people? Let me realistic to the issue. This drugs business is all around, right? Let's go back to the police IG, Gregory Coleman. You can call me the young politicians in waiting, right? Look at him today. He got evidence all on the social media. I can say, how about the populations right now are telling him to recuse himself, to step aside. Why he can't step aside? Because the judiciary power and the executive power are backing Mr. Coleman. Why? The independent investigation now is selective. Why can't we stop doing these things? Because under Mr. Kumi, it won't be like that. Why would the justice system investigating team be selective? You say Johnny received 10,000, but Johnny received more than 75,000. Look at the horse that Johnny built in the estate. Look at the horse Johnny built in the estate. Police are right now manning the place. They can't do photo there. And these are all cartels' money. So why? Talk about. And the president came out openly, imploring the police IG. Why? For what reason? Because there are a lot of things under the carpet. Because probably to my own belief, right? If they point out Gregory will Plus a whole plastic bag. Then they will come out. Jojo Baga came, cartel king on the social media. They told like he took money. And he made that he said he talked to some people, but he don't know if they were cartel, but they are cartel now. Why Jojo cannot come for investigation? Why you can't invite Jojo to come for investigation? They seen all this man that Helen refused to lift his hand up to become president. This is the reason that Helen saw. But LeBron never thought of that. This is a scene all greedy men are putting the country into mess. You gotta be you gotta be realistic and be specific to some of these things. You gotta bring it out. Then you see Costa, they're coming all around to take the mind of the Liberian people on a real story. This thing was not happening. We the young people, and I believe the Alternative National Congress are 100%, out of the 100%, 65 or 85% are young people. And today, I can regret one of the young folks of the ANC have gone. Just see, because if Jesse could be alive today, we plan all these things together. He used to say by me. People can say, what Kumi did when you went to agriculture? Let me say a Coca-Cola bottling company. Look at Fovier today. I can say that on Spoon FM when he wrote K2 letter and put it on the Facebook that he resigned from the Alternative National Congress. Who gave him a job to Nigeria? Who gave him a job? Then today he can sit and read words to Mr. Cummings. Talks on our party money when you were financial secretary. So these are things we should really address. Then you said, this Cummings have done nothing. 4 years, one of the president that worked in Nigeria. Who gave him a job? Cummings. So we, the young people, have to stand for Mr. Cummings because we know that when Mr. Cummings take power into this country, he will help us. Number one, Cummings can't do anything because Cummings don't have power with all the money he got. The people that got power, when he say developing a place, they will put stuff to him. The example Jackie Musa Belete District 3 bridge, when he went to face that bridge, and people, the government have power, they put stuff to him. They say he's going to sabotage that mission. So these are things that we should go out there and start seeing it. And start telling the people the real truth, the real Mr. Cummings. That will sell the real Cummings to the people. And I will not fall back. If it costs me to roll in a mud to sell Mr. Cummings, I will definitely do that because the country time is passing by us. Time is passing by us. Liberia and Rwanda came from the same way, the genocide and the civil war. Look at Rwanda and look at Liberia. We're not supposed to be in the kind of crisis.
You said something that Liberians should understand today. And even Edward said it. Mr. Cummings is just a different Liberian, a different politician. This a man that is seeing people try to prosecute, to disgrace, to make sure he goes beyond bars. But he still holds no malice against them. He speaks to Mr. Boaka, he speaks to Mr. Weah, and these are the two political parties that try to destroy him. That is why we believe that Ellis Cummings is in the middle. He is the only one that can bring us together. We are divided, brothers and sisters, because of politics. That's what Cummings on his agenda. He said we use the churches, we use the communities, we will use music, we will use culture to bring us together. I will organize a government of inclusion, and every Liberian must have the right to work. And people who are doing the work are the ones should be paid. The least should be between $300 to $400. He said job creation. We'll make sure we got good light, roads, water especially, and internet. These 4 things create jobs. We will support agriculture. 10% of our national budget or more will be added. In fact, now he's saying that we still will increase our budget. But he not just say what. He said how I will do it. We will cut costs down. We'll not just buy $100,000 car for somebody who ain't doing nothing. He said we will go, we'll look at concession agreement. We will get our fair share from our resources. We will do it ourselves. We will be disciplined. We will work. If you steal, we will prosecute you. We will send you to jail. We will seize your property. No politician has said it. Yes, Mr. Cummings will not manufacture a new group of people. He will work with the same people. But trust me, because the head is clean, he's the first Liberian politician that you can never accuse of corruption in government. He's the first. He worked for everything. He never took money from us. He's one of the highest taxpayer in Liberia. He got business. But Mr. Cummings can even build houses. Will it change the lives of the people in Maryland or in Sano or in Grand Crew? No. No individual, no citizen can develop a country. None. They will tell you, you look at the Liberian Constitution, even the vice president, it's just a ceremonial position. When the president wants you to speak, you will speak. So Liberians, ask the question, are you ready? What can you do? How will you fix the education? That's what we're telling you. We're not begging you. Yes, I want you to support Mr. Cummings. Let us try Ellis Cummings this time around. Let us try. Don't let them manipulate you. Don't let them fool you. There is nothing they have in the agenda to change us around. Nothing. They understand each other. Seditions. President Weah, you need to back off and support Ellis Cummings. Mr. Bellete, you need to support Ellis Cummings. Mr. Simeon Freeman, Clarence Moniba, let us support our best. Forget about the party. Let us support our best. All the other 50 political parties, you coming in, you solve it, you bring in new political parties. It's not going to change. You're just creating more problems. It only tells you that you greedy. How can you be a party? You can't even campaign in 2 counties, but you want to run for president. You can't even go to 1 district, but you want to run for president. Liberians, please. We're appealing to you. You can change Liberia. We all can change Liberia. We can make the change that will make our children be better. I don't know tomorrow. I might not even late to see 2029. Who knows? Nobody has the future in there to say, I know exactly what's going to happen. And you owe no one an apology. That's why I respect Edward. You supported Mr. Bwaka. Mr. Bwaka is not doing the right thing. You said, listen. And I will tell you people today, I do my own research. Edward Joe, he might look like this, but he's not a small man. The people that he knows, the people that call him now to say, wow, Edward, I will follow you. I spoke to Edward man, for his mother, his sister. These are people who sacrifice for UP. Call people in the community free. Today, they push their side because they're not to the top. They're not the elite. Now today, they brought the whole people. They brought the brothers, the sisters. When you bring me, I bring my friend. That's listening. It would be stupid on my part for Ellis Cummings to be president and say, Mr. Kishen, I was saying to find a ministry. To do what then? To do what? I must say, I should. No. I will go into my area, the one that I understand, the one I can do, that I will be satisfied, and the Liberian will say, oh, yes. When the election is over, technocrats take over. But that is the one we don't have in Liberia. We tie with politicians. Politicians are liars. They tell you what they want to hear. How can Mayor Latifa, Thomas Fala tell you something about Ellis Cummings? How can Thomas Fala tell you, say, don't vote for Ellis Cummings and you believe it? How Fala came to permanent? He was selling planes. He had money, no. But today he's one of the richest. He got businesses. He got all the trucks to Selimita and B Mountain. Eh? How can Eddie Snow tell you Mr. Cummings is not good? How can Sir Joseph come and tell you that? Or Nathaniel Magay, or Samet Tue, Eugene Nangwe? How can they talk to you and you listen to them? Why should Mo Ali tell you about Mr. Cummings? Don't vote for Mr. Cummings. Because the interest. Liberians will not shy away. We'll prosecute people when Ellis Cummings is president. We're not going to hide it. If you steal, a rogue is a rogue. The man who stole 5 cents and the man who stealing 10 cents today, they are all rogues. There's no way. And let me make you to understand. I get 1%, you get 2%, you get 10%, you won't win election, you're still defeated. You stay the same. That only one person can win. Last election, United Party was defeated. Joshua defeated United Party. They only won 1 county. It was a disgrace. It was a disgrace for a United Party or sitting party or ruling party at the time to win 1 county. That means the people rejected you. It also a disgrace to the ruling party of CDC, and they beat you with less than 1%. The people rejected you still. So whether you got 61% and you got 51%, defeat is defeat. So we're not going back to the past. You left your wife because you say your wife was cheating. There you go. And if somebody did it, then you go back to your wife now. But people, please, let's do the right thing. Open the line, you and Josh. Open the line. Let's hear from the people, and then we can call the question.
Okay, folks, so wherever you are, if you just tuned in, you are listening to the program, The Independent Minds for a Better Liberia on Care Radio 95.9. The numbers to call and be a part on the show 0777 959 959 0881 871 670. The WhatsApp number +221 777 959 959. The orange number 0777 959 959, and the long star number 0881 871 670, and the WhatsApp number +221 777 959 959. The numbers to call and be a part on the show this morning. No calls yet, General. You can come in. Calls come immediately.
Okay, Liberians, and if there is no call, I will just go for the closing. And on Saturday and Sunday, we will be live on the Kia Radio, on Top FM, and on D3 radio station in Sano. And
okay, General, let me just hold you there. Good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning. How are you?
We're doing good, my brother. Your name and where you calling from?
My name is Brandon Simon, and I'm calling from New York, USA.
Welcome to the program, my brother.
Yeah, I was listening to your program, and I love how some people describe Mr. Cummings. And I think he would make a better president. But if we are Liberians and we do the same thing that we were doing for Joseph Boga or George Manuel Weah, we'll fall into is that I will say this: we Liberian people are not sincere, and we do not want to do the right thing. So voting for Mr. Cummings would be nice, but would the Liberian people change their attitude? Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother, for calling. The number to call 0777 959 959 0881 871 670, and the WhatsApp number +21.
I gotta call you and Josh.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, good morning, panelists and listening public in Liberia. So I just called to tell the 2 young guys there, thank you. And ANC will need more of you kind of people to do this job. I mean, you know, the other guy there, I don't know, they call him Bestman or what?
The guy Benedict and the guy Edward Joe.
Benedict and Edward. Look, I want to say personally thank you to both of you. And I see your fearlessness, and I see your courage, and I see your window into your future. Because if the young Liberians were thinking more about their future, they would be like you. They would see things clearer. And this is what we've told them over and over. Mr. Cummings is the man to change this country. This man got no personal interest. Everything he wanted in his life, he has already achieved. This is the best collateral Liberia can give the world to get anything we want. But I don't know why it's so hard for people to understand. They will rather listen to propagandists to tell them what they intentionally know is false, and they follow that and regret immediately after. It has happened over and over again, and they still doing the same thing. So I don't know what it would take, but I want to thank you guys, and I hope you can encourage more people. I don't know your ages, but I would say that go and get involved with the youth brigade of the ANC and get more of these young people to get out there on the street and tell people exactly what you got in every county, in every village. Let people know about this man. Every day they say, oh, we're not another man, we're not another man. How you want to know somebody? You gotta be interested. But we have been taught to not think, but listening to a man like Stanton who knows nothing about politics, but yet he speaks as if somebody who knows everything about it. So I just want to thank you guys, Money.
Yeah.
Thank you for your consistency. Thank you for your courage, and thank you for all that you do. But we just gotta continue to talk to people and not being afraid to tell them what it is.
Thank you.
At this drug issue, the people trying to take it back, make us forget and bring in all kind of stuff into it, and the Liberian people buying it. We shouldn't forget. It was this administration that brought in that drug. It was not Joe Taylor who told them to escort the drug truck. It was not Joe Taylor in power when they found the drug at the airport. So this thing got nothing to do with Joe Taylor. We want to know who was responsible for those ones. And we got to keep that in the face of the truth. So thank you and have a nice day.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, John. And do you have a call there again?
No calls yet. We'll be on the show tomorrow again.
Oh, we come on tomorrow?
Yeah. Let me take the caller on this line. Good morning. Good morning, my brother. Your name, where you calling from? Welcome to the program.
In the mind of Liberians, according to my knowledge, it's the thing you activity. Very damaging. But when I saw it for this because the person is not president, the whole example of Liberians is the board, the young board. You know why the Liberian person was doing right, like he was. It's very more Liberian. And we say more Liberian, they come in election. So that they give this list is our common sense. It's not politics. So, everything is red. You see the mindset that the foreign justice coming is a Jew. Coming is a Jew. So for that one, you gotta say, let it sit with you. Let's go back, young, educated people there, but they give it that man is free. That's the cutting back. It's not following. That is something there. That very is. Because nothing will get to say that you can even learn, but they gave it. So that's my view.
Okay, my brother. Good morning. Yeah, good morning, my brother. Your name, where you calling from? Hey, Abraham, welcome to the program.
Good morning, Abraham.
appreciate this moment for the on discussion. And I think there's the best thing. But I listened to a recording coming from Joseph Walker. You know, this president can clearly see the consistence of the and these are small reasons for which, you know, early after their 2 years, they not really agree with this new presidency. Because how can someone bring you to the feminine, you know, and then after the 2 years, you decided keeping, you know, or putting things that maybe happen between her that you have stayed behind the school. Okay, but 16, you know, count against the men, against the women. Right? And then the city that is happening. How can you fight jobs? You have people from your government being accused. The same way others have been accused. You know, you are grappling them for people who have been accused, whether your government and then grappling other people. So, how would they say is this fight of this particular job? There's no, you know, really, people are very pointed to say, oh, there is no fighting job because of how the fighting is jobs. So there's no job. So I believe there's a message that the people should be able to resonate with them. Now people will be able to utilize those messages that are currently being preached or propagated to them. To see how we can be able to have this message to the presidency and then the lives of the people being improved. So as I promise you, let's just say next week, I'll do what you want to do until you guys.
Okay.
Okay. You're welcome.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, good morning, my brother. Your name, where you calling from?
Yes, Mr. Moloba calling from Chokilo.
Welcome to the program, Moloba.
Yes. There's a short I was just wanted to ask the studio guest, at least for the private number, I'll really like to talk with them.
Okay. Okay, so just listen to the show. Before the show ends, they will announce our number.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, my brother. Edward and Benedict.
We're taking that.
Edward, you can talk to that guy or Benedict. You can talk to him. Anything, let me know.
Before the show ends, you guys can announce your number so all can have it.
Okay, let me just play some tape here. Let me play this tape again.
Not guilty. I invented it and I stuck it on Ellis Kume. And it's stuck. Shit. It's stuck. Today did I get it still on Ellis Kume? It was something I invented. And the way I did it, I called somebody from Atlanta, where you are living. So I created a story and I called the person and attached the person name to it. The person is a big Liberian guy too. You say, yeah, my man, I will tell you the truth. So I use that person as a reference. That information. So that's what we did for Joshua to get him to where he is. Shit. Man.
If Alex Cummings was some bad guy who want to pay, if it was me, this tape alone, defamation of character from Obe. Today he's sick. I hope he get better. He flipped from CDC again to UP. He supported Mr. Bwaka. These are the people who are lying to you in Liberia, saying things. You know, Liberians, we need to come to ourselves. We need to come to ourselves. Right in your community, people lie on you because they like you, or because you're doing good, they lie on you. They give all kind of names about you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Henry Costa said. Mr. Barker will be 80 years old. 2029 will be 86. We should make him this, but this same thinking from the former to the present vice president.
I supported Joseph Barker, knowing that by 2023 he'll be tired. Okay. Knowing that 2023 He'll be tired. He could have a good heart, a good everything good, but the brain is going down. You're not holding the end. You're moving down the hill. This is nature. My father, right now, I buy him pamper. Every day I gotta buy pamper. There's a man who bought me pamper before. I'm buying pamper now because the time has reached. So I thought the old man could be president in 2017 and run for this. And he himself said, he said, when you win, you run for one term. He said, when you win, you run for one term. He himself said it. He said, when you win, you run for one term. He himself said it. He said, when you win, you run for one term. He himself said it. He said, when you win, you run for one term. He himself said it. He himself said it. I agree with him. 2023? No, I disagree. In my mind, he should rest, find somebody else.
Okay. Good morning. We're doing good, my brother. Your name, where you calling from?
I'm calling from New Jersey, God.
Welcome to the program, Emmanuel.
Yeah, I want to thank my brother, Benedict Bacolet. He's doing extremely well, which of course I appreciate. You know, the issue of good governance is something that we're now supposed to have, and I encourage every members who is supporting Arizona Commerce to be very clear and be very strong and firm in where they are in their different community. That commerce is a real change. It's nothing heavy now. We see how the government keep exposing themselves. Look at the issue about jobs, right? The jobs issues is very large heavy. This is a large administration under President Walker. There are logistics that other rules, right? Resources to sell our resources on the issue to fight for jobs. These people need equipment, they need funding, they are running out of funding. Rehabilitation centers here are running out of funding. They cannot have medical attention to every just user in this country. These just user are Liberians. Why the government keep doing the same thing and we are not getting the result? Yesterday I was just passing right out of my jurisdiction. I saw a so-called taking jobs on the street. And the police officer there's nothing been done. So these people need rehabilitation. These people need to be rehabilitated. These people need rehabilitation center. We cannot be building party headquarters all across the country and nothing being done. This is an awful decision by the administration. There shouldn't be aggravation of power of those people names that have been called, that they were included in the just saga. It is the president's son. Let him face the full Lord. We cannot manage our government. We are keeping our country in some normality. This is chaotic for our country. We have generation to generation that keep getting haunted on a daily basis because of the just issue. Look at 20,000 students graduating from university every year. Who knows in the next 5 years? What will we see? We will see 40,000. What are some of the generational plans that President Biden government is making? There's nothing. We are not getting nothing. People are still jobless. Today, look at how they were taking at the different attire center, checking the community, seeing young people in their 30, 35. They are jobless. Just in the community. This is why the communities call for a fair share of our resources. We need for the government to ensure that they have that spirit of productivity in the government. But now the government lack communication. They are fighting Martin Quality, like Martin Quality was employing the public sector. Martin Quality was not employed by President Biden. He was not appointed by President Biden. Why are you fighting Martin Quality? You should be talking about how can jobs be eradicated from our society. How can we free our society of jobs? Rehabilitation center needed. People are rehabilitation center lack funding in this country. President Biden, you have to wake up.
Okay.
This is why I'm encouraging every rumors, organizations, every supporter, you don't hide yourself. Don't hide yourself. If it costs for you to be a decision maker, go out and party up on the especially if you say the ANC is for the Liberian people. The ANC is for the Liberian people, and we stay off of good governance. We cannot keep our country in stagnation.
Okay, my brother.
So, this is the time now we preach the message of Alexander. Thank you for having me.
Okay. Let me take my last caller on this line. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, my brother. Your name, where you calling from?
I'm John. Calling from Liberia.
Welcome to the program, John.
Yeah, my brother, you are better off. But my senior here, myself, I saw. But I put man, people are doing from community to community, that's the put man that we nowadays. Number one, because our mother, our family, is a prayer for their children for the business. So that's the man that I pray for him. Especially you get the question. But you have no other problem. They talk about all these things that are horrible and all kinds of things. Who is the best for him for that one? Let me try. But I'm there to you people should get more and well set to the villages, to the town. Even the border,
Okay. Okay, my brother. Thank you for calling.
Okay. Yes. Okay. I want you, Liberians, I want you to listen to what I was talking about. When we told you that Mr. Bouaka never spoke to Mr. Cummings when it came to vice president, it was the Liberian people who were just all over the place. Now, that's why I say be careful and be very, very careful. I want you to listen to the voice of Henry Pedro Costa.
In 2017, he rejected Alex Cummings. He never one day asked Cummings to be his running mate because he said Cummings is a Congo man. His entire surrounding, bunch of affairs.
Okay, I want to play this for you guys to understand. Be very careful. You know, God knows how to work in a mysterious way. Whatever you say, negative things about people behind closed door, the same voice, the same mouth that said it, today they are confessing. Like Obe, they were all over the place making up stories. They are propagandists. We are not. We speak the truth. There's nothing we teach in here. Nothing on this platform that to say we sugarcoating it. No, it's the real truth. And Liberians, this drugs issue, whoever involved, let them face the full weight of the law. Even Joe Bouaka Jr. should answer questions. And I like the last guy, Martin Colley, don't work in the government. Why Henry Costa and Martin Colley go at each other? But you know who the Henry Costa is anyway. And also again, Alex Cummings is not in control of the government. There's what you expect him to do. Mr. Cummings can't send the police to go arrest anyone. Mr. Cummings can't investigate anyone. But this government is responsible for everything happening in Liberia. And let them don't fool us that, oh, at least we arrested. No, that because of the pressure from the public, that because we pressurizing them, that is why they're trying to do the job. Because of the pressure from the American government, that is why they are doing it. So if you arrested Joel, that means you're supposed to arrest the honor man. Where is the guy? He passing around, you say you got his passport. Every one of them should be behind bars, answering questions. So if you can go to the top, who called the top name? They should be on an investigation, and Liberian people need answers. We need answers for the $19.2 million jobs. We need answers, my people. Not only the 340 or 300 whatsoever. We need answer for every drugs. So you arresting, you firing, but yet instead they still moving in the street. Please don't distract us. Arresting Joel, if Joel is in there, if she's part of it, she will face the full weight of the law. Also, let us hear the other names. Now only Joel will know beyond bar. Where are the other people?
Yeah, all the time.
Yes. So thank you. You guys do your 30-second closing and let's leave. Have a good day. So tomorrow we'll be on air, George.
Yeah. We'll be on tomorrow.
Okay, same time, same station. And Benedict, and thanks for coming. Invited, he just close up. Thanks for coming. And Liberians, thank you very much. God bless you all. And we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow again, we'll be on it.
The general says, Liberians, our youths are not criminals. They are our future. They are our precious jewels. One nation, one people, united we stand, divided we fall. It's time to rise and save our generation. Drug-free Liberia, let us stand as one. Help our sons and daughters before their lives are gone. Pastors, leaders, government, hear the cry. Too many young people falling every day and night. One love, one love, one love, one love. Around the streets, what do we see? Young people crying for opportunity. Some lost in drugs, some lost in pain, trying to survive through the struggle and rain. That boy on the corner could be my brother. That young girl suffering could be your mother. That drug affected man is somebody there. So why do we judge instead of showing care? We cannot sit and pretend we don't know, while the future of Liberia slowly falls below. The youth are tools, precious and bright. They need direction, love and light. Community leaders, where do we stand? Pastors and teachers, let us join hands. Government leaders, say the people cry. Save our children before another dies. Stop putting politics inside this fight. Drugs destroy both day and night. Let's go after dealers poisoning our land and help the victims rise again and stand. JMD, oh! Drug free like